Hello children. So in our previous video we have learnt about nutrition in plants, photosynthesis and how plants prepare their food. And by photosynthesis plants synthesize glucose, but they require some minerals to form protein, and how they get, now we will study about this. So children, in photosynthesis we have studied that plants prepare their food, which is simple sugar, carbohydrate or glucose. But plants, they prepare protein and some other substances also. As we know that their roots, means roots of the plant, they absorb water and minerals. And what are these minerals? Like nitrogen, phosphorus, iron and magnesium. These minerals are also important for plants. Like we know that with the help of nitrogen, they prepare protein. And how they take nitrogen? Because nitrogen they do not take from water. So water or from, but they take from soil with the help of bacteria like rhizobium and azotobacter. These bacteria, we have studied about these bacteria in previous class in nitrogen cycle. So I would like to tell you now also that these bacteria, they convert this atmospheric nitrogen, into nitrates, and now plants, they absorb nitrogen in the form of nitrates. Their root absorb this nitrates and then they convert this nitrates into protein. So children, till now we have studied about autotrophic mode of nutrition. So autotrophic mode of nutrition, in which organisms they prepare their food with the help of inorganic things, simple inorganic things. So nutrition, there are two modes of nutrition, autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So now we will start about heterotrophic mode of nutrition. See, in this mode of nutrition, organisms, they derive their food from plants or animals. If they are herbivore, so they take from plants. If they are carnivore, so they take their food from animals. So this heterotrophic mode of nutrition, it is of three types. And first type is saprotrophic mode of nutrition, parasitic and holozoic, parasitic and saprotrophic. So in heterotrophic mode of nutrition, organisms, they take complex food which further is broken down in their body into simpler substances. और ये कैसे होता है बेटा? How it happens? There are some enzymes and some chemicals, some catalysts are present in the body of organisms. They break down this complex food that they eat into simple substances. Okay? And we will study about this. So heterotrophic mode of nutrition, in which the organisms, they take complex food which is further broken down into simpler substances by enzymatic action, by the action of enzymes. And this is of three types: saprotrophic nutrition, parasitic nutrition and holozoic. So children, now we will study about saprotrophic mode of nutrition. See, first of all we have to understand what are saprotrophs. So saprotrophs are the organisms which feed upon dead organic matter. And what they are? They are fungi like yeast, bread mold and mushroom. See children, you must have seen, like in monsoon, when there is wet outside, so like wooden log, on that some toadstool they grow, mushrooms they grow on it, some brown color one umbrella like structure, these are toadstools. So they grow because they grow on dead organic matter. So they grow on dead and decayed matter. So these are saprotrophs, and there is one special thing about these organisms, because they secrete digestive enzyme on the dead organic matter, and these digestive enzyme, they break down this organic matter into simpler one. Means their digestion is taking place outside the body. So what they do, please understand it and pay attention. They release some digestive enzymes on the dead organic matter on which they are growing, and these enzymes, they act on it and they break down the complex material into simpler one, and then they absorb those simpler material. So they absorb these simple substances and they derive their nutrition from dead and decayed matter. So this mode of nutrition is called saprotrophic mode of nutrition. So children, now we will understand about parasitic nutrition. So first of all, we have to learn about parasites. So what are parasites? Parasites are the organisms which live either on or inside. Please pay attention. They live either on और इनसाइड, मतलब ये जो लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म है उसके बॉडी के ऊपर या फिर इनसाइड द बॉडी दे लिव, एंड जिस ऑर्गेनिज्म के ऊपर ये रहते हैं वी कॉल इट होस्ट. ओके, सो पैरासाइट्स आर द ऑर्गेनिजम्स विच लिव either on or inside the living organism, and the living organism on which they are living, it is called host. To obtain nutrition, these organisms always harm the host organism. Means parasites always harm the host organism. ये हमेशा उसको नुकसान पहुंचाते हैं जो होस्ट ऑर्गेनिज्म है, and because they are deriving, they are taking direct nutrition, so they always harm, but they do not kill it. So what are these organisms? Parasites like Plasmodium. Plasmodium, which is found in mosquito and which causes malaria. Tapeworm, it also lives inside human beings and pigs, and lice, leech. These are the parasites. And lice and leech, they are found outside the body, but Plasmodium, tapeworm, they live inside the body. And plants like Cascota, Amarbel, we also call it in Hindi. So it is a plant which does not have leaves and chlorophyll. So how it obtains the nutrition? So it penetrates its roots into the stem of the host plant and it takes nutrition from the host plant. So these are parasites, and this mode of nutrition is called parasitic nutrition. So children, now we will learn about holozoic nutrition. So in this mode of nutrition, organisms, they take food in complex form. They take food in complex solid form, and this complex food is broken down into simpler and soluble molecules, and then their body absorb these simpler and soluble molecules. And you know children, this mode of nutrition occurs in amoeba, paramecium, these are single celled organisms, unicellular, and cow, goat, humans, dog, cat, etc. So I am telling you again, holozoic mode of nutrition, in this mode of nutrition, organisms take food in complex form and digestion takes place. Digestion means the breakdown of complex food material into simpler ones inside the body of organisms in the presence of, in the action of enzymes, digestive enzymes and digestive juices. So this complex food is broken down into simpler form, and then these simple molecules are absorbed by the body of the organisms. And this mode of nutrition, it follows 5 steps. And what are these steps? I have written here. First step is ingestion. Ingestion, intake of food, in which organisms, they take food inside, they engulf food. And second step is digestion. Digestion, which is breakdown of complex food into simpler soluble form. The complex food, it is breakdown, enzymes and digestive juices, they act on it and they convert it into simple form. And third step is absorption. And in absorption, what happens? Digested food is absorbed into the body. So in absorption, digested food is absorbed into the body. And fourth step is assimilation. What is assimilation? These absorbed nutrients, they are used for growth and repair and to get energy. This is called assimilation. What do we call it? Assimilation, in which absorbed nutrients are used for growth and repair and to get energy. And last step is digestion. And what is digestion? Removal of undigested waste from the body. This is called digestion. And this is the last step of digestion in Holozoic mode of nutrition. So, we have learnt about Holozoic mode of nutrition and the steps which are involved in Holozoic mode of nutrition. These are ingestion, means intake of food, digestion, breakdown of complex food particles into simpler ones, and third step is absorption. What is absorption? Digested food is absorbed into the body. And assimilation. What is assimilation? Absorbed nutrients are used for growth, repair and to get energy. And last step, which is digestion, it is removal of undigested waste from the body. So these are 5 steps. So children, now we will learn nutrition in amoeba. Amoeba, it's a unicellular organism, single celled organism, eukaryotic, and it is a protozoan. So it feeds on bacteria or some unicellular algae. So it is an omnivore. So amoeba, it is a single celled organism, but it follows all the 5 steps which occur in Holozoic mode of nutrition. And how it happens? Let's study. So amoeba, it's a jelly like structure. So it has some finger like projection which are called pseudopodia. Pseudopodia. These pseudopodia forms a cup like projection, cup like structure, and food particles, this cup like structure, it surrounds the food particles and then it engulfs it. Okay. So ingestion, intake of food, how it happens? With pseudopodia. Then this engulfed food get digested. See, now these food particles get digested and this is digestion. And then this food, digested food, get absorbed, and assimilation means the absorbed nutrients, they absorb nutrients, they are used to growth and repair of the cell. And now here in last step, the waste particles, undigested food particles, they are eliminated and the cell membrane, it ruptures from anywhere and it removes all waste particles. So see, now we have studied that amoeba also follows these 5 steps. And please pay attention over here. I am telling again, amoeba, it's a single celled organism and it has some finger like projection which are called pseudopodia. What do we call them? Pseudopodia. And this pseudopodia, it forms a cup like structure which surrounds the food particle and then it engulfs it, and this is called food vacuole. This is called food vacuole. And then here inside in the cytoplasm, it gets digested by the digestive enzymes which are present in the cytoplasm. And then digested food is absorbed and it is used for the growth and repair of the cell. And afterwards, the waste food particles which is undigested, it is removed, it is expelled out of the cell. How? Because cell membrane, it ruptures from anywhere and then all the waste particles, they are eliminated from the body. This is called digestion. This is digestion. So this is the way how nutrition occurs in amoeba.